The funding for the restoration has been taken from a government grant called the UK Shared Prosperity Fund. Restoring the statue's probably been on the council's agenda for a few years now, just waiting for the right opportunity, and when this funding came out, which allows projects like this, restoring key pieces of art and heritage, it seemed like a no-brainer, particularly in her 60th year. So for her Golden Jubilee we decided to invest the money in restoring her, and as part of that also look at whether we could re-site her. The statue has been restored by a team of excellent professionals. We've got a company called Antique Bronze who work with the Eros Monument, with Nelson's Column, places like that. We've got stonemasons that have worked on Wellington Monument and the Tower of London. They work with English heritage all the time. We've got movers involved who take artwork in and out of the London galleries on a regular basis. So real crack team of professionals, and no less than the mother and child deserves. In terms of the restoration and the details that we've uncovered, or at least cleaned since the statue was restored, probably first and foremost, a lot of people have already noticed this is her face, particularly cheekbones, and a lot of definition's been rediscovered here. That's because the face was heavily corroded before, the same on the child. And the other thing that's really come out has been the railway tanker in her shopping bag of items. The items, as people already know, explain different aspects of the industries of Coalville. So we have coal, we have a doll to represent Palatoy, and we have a railway tanker to represent Staplefords and Marcroft's, which was a big industry in the town, producing railway wagons and railway tankers. The plinth is the original plinth, it's Westmoreland slate. It's one of those miracle stories really, that actually when the statue was removed from the shopping centre from its original location in the 1980s, the plinth was put into storage with the statue. Obviously everybody will know that the statue was eventually placed outside Coalville Library, but not with its plinth, and actually the plinth has remained in storage for all of that time. One of the key parts of the project was that we wanted to explore whether we could bring the statue back here to her original home in the shopping centre. Many people will remember back in 1963 when she was first cast, this was where she was installed at the other end of the shopping centre behind me. So we wanted to explore whether it would be possible, once we'd restored her, to move her from the library where she's a little bit hidden and not on a main sort of footway, back towards the shopping centre where there's a lot more footfall, more people can appreciate her, more people can see her. So we're really pleased that she will be coming back here. We've been able to achieve that. So she'll now be here on the Belvoir Road entrance, with the mother looking down Belvoir Road, with the child looking back along the centre. As I say, a real main thoroughfare for the public, so people driving by, people walking by will be able to see and appreciate the statue in the open air again. We know a lot of you have been asking what's taking so long. The answer to that is it's a complex project, moving a piece of artwork. Obviously we've had to negotiate the availability of the stonemasons, the restorers, the movers. They're doing this job all around the country, so they're not waiting for us to ring them. So obviously getting their availability has been difficult. We've also been working with structural engineers to make sure that the concrete base that the statue will sit on is safe enough and will support the weight of the bronze and give her a safe home. And on top of that then, the structural engineer designs need to go forwards to a builder who also needs to build the concrete base for us before we can do anything else. All of this should happen very shortly. Obviously behind the scenes, away from the physical work, we've been working on the legal paperwork. Statue needs planning permission to move into the centre, which is something, again, we should have a decision on very shortly. We've also been working on a legal agreement with the shopping centre, because although we've agreed between us where we want the statue to go, we need that written down in a legal document that gives us both a bit of protection. So it's a lot of moving parts to the project, both physical and legal, but we're really happy that actually in the very near future the statue will be resited, as I say, here where I'm standing.